viewers throughout the world, wherever you may be, thank you kindly for choosing us here on Synergy TV. My dear friends, a very warm welcome to another edition of the program Conversations with Zalisa, where we continue to inform, educate and empower you and of course answer those unanswered questions. I am Zalisa Budusing Rupani. I humbly invite you to sit back, relax, enjoy and of course absorb all of the information we are going to be sharing with you today. I was encouraged to get your pen and paper out so you can take notes and important contact numbers, so that will be quite instrumental and helpful for you as we continue to guide you and as we continue to answer those unanswered questions. So my friends, of course, directing this morning, Kevin Savory, and of course, and in Master Control. And on behalf of my director and myself, we'd like to say a very warm welcome to an addition to our team and in Master Control and doing our audio, ensuring that we get the best quality and product to you, our viewers throughout the world. Alex Williams, good morning to you. Welcome to our team, and it's nice to have you with us. So my friends, on behalf of Kevin, Alex and myself, we'd like to wish each and every one of you a happy Friday. I trust all is well, you're safe, you're happy, you're in good health, and you're having yourself a fantastic day thus far. Reminding you, life is what you make of it, and simply by the choices that you make. And the choices that you make today will certainly determine whether your tomorrow will be a good one, or a great one, or a better one than today. All right? So, of course, it's Friday, the 26th of March, 2021. If you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary to you and yours. And in our first segment this morning, we are going to be in conversation with a gentleman whom I respect, I admire. He has certainly taken Trinidad and Tobago to the map internationally, and he's really been transforming lives by helping us to get on the right path to make better decisions for ourselves and our children as well. And that's no other than fintech consultant Mr. King James. He's going to be in our company this morning, and today he's going to be talking to us about the OneEcosystem business presentation. So that's why it's important to have your pen and paper so you could take notes as we go along. In our second segment, I'm going to be in conversation with Mr. Zahir Hossein, and he is the manager of the Marcon Exhibition Center in Maraval, and he's going to be talking to us about building solutions, affordable building solutions. That's ahead right here on the program Conversations with Zalisa. Let's say a very good morning and a warm welcome going out to the man himself, Mr. King James.
Pleasant good morning, Zalisa. Pleasant good morning. Good morning, and everyone across the globe. I'm so happy to be here.
As always.
Before we jump in, I want to say a special happy birthday to a colleague and team member and friend of ours, Mr. Wayne Wilson. Mr. Wayne Wilson, we want to wish you from the entire OneEcosystem
God continue to bless you richly as you grow from strength to strength, and we all would just like to let you know you are a wonderful, remarkable person. Very much appreciated. Happy birthday to you, my friend. All of us at Conversations with Zalisa.
Thank you. Today I want to do something a little different or a little special. I don't know when you want to view it, but yesterday I sat down with some individuals in the office, and one of them, meetings that I had, I wasn't too happy with the meeting. It was a young man that's involved in the business, but he's not involved in the business. He's around the business, but he's not in the business. He knows about the business, but he chooses to believe some of the foolishness that's online and people that he can't touch or feel or see when he could touch, feel, and see me. And we're giving him hardcore facts. And I want to share today the business presentation a little bit. I'm not going to go all in with all the details and the nitty-gritties of the concept, but I want to share overall what the OneEcosystem business presentation look like, what the plans look like, and how the entire idea should function. What's the mission of the OneEcosystem and our main goal and objective and what we want to provide. What I also want to highlight, because I've paid attention to some of the news that has been happening in Trinidad and Tobago this week. And normally I'm not a big news guy, but this kind of news, especially when it comes to finance, it grabs my attention. And I know there's a lot of talk about borrowing, a lot of talk about what's happening with the Heritage Fund and all these different talks and talks and talks. And I know that if we continue talking and don't take action, we will be in a devastating place in this country. Because it's quite ridiculous. When they speak about borrowing, who are they borrowing from? And when you're a borrower, you are a servant to that individual. So who would you be serving and who will be technically having ownership of you?
And who's really going to pay back that debt? You know who? Our children and grandchildren. They're going to be suffering.
This is one of the main reasons why I want to share this presentation, because we cannot continue to allow this kind of madness. I can't call it anything else. It's madness that has been happening all over the years. But what's very, very peculiar and quite funny, and to be honest with you, we talk about debt, and we talk about what debt that Trinidad and Tobago would take on. And we take on some more debt, more than likely it would lead to that our money would have to fluctuate against the dollar. And more than likely it would go from the alleged 7 TT to 1 US. It's alleged, it's not really that, but it'll go officially to maybe 8, 9, 10.
Right.
What's amazing though, that the US is in uncontrollable amount of debt. So why it is we have to hold to a standard of a country that cannot begin to dream to pay back theirs, that's currently in a destitute place when it comes to their financial situation, but yet against ours, something's wrong. And if we continue this trend of thinking that the fiat currency is the only option, if we continue with this trend thinking that digital fiat is the option, we will be doomed as a society and as a world if we continue with this concept or mindset. We have to be enlightened, and I hope today's show that I'll be able to enlighten individuals into the world of cryptocurrency and blockchain technology, especially because there's a merger and a happening of the two that it comes together, and these two forces that have come together has brought dynamic change to the world that the world rejects. But the question is, who's really rejected? The only reason why normal humans like me and you would reject the concept is because we don't know. And I hope to take away that excuse from you, not knowing. I want to be able to give you some understanding and for you to join our one ecosystem that provides the best of understanding, where we have theory and practical. And that, my friends, is very exciting to me. Very exciting.
That's when we talk about knowledge is power.
Yeah.
I also want to
when it's applied.
recognize who's working behind the scenes today, the operations manager, and that of course is Muriel Lazama. She's behind the scenes, she's here. So I just want to acknowledge her hard work and her great contribution towards growth and success as well.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely.
are we going to go to that presentation?
Yes. Let's start with the
Mr.
mission.
Director, we're going to start with the mission, and today, of course, it's all about the One Ecosystem business presentation. What is our mission, sir?
Our mission is to enable a global community of web users to take an active approach in using new cutting-edge materials, services, and products. So our objective is to take an active approach. So when we say a global community, we are talking about the first online country in the world.
Brilliant.
There's no online country. There may be online societies like
Right.
Facebook, like Instagram, and these kind of online social media platforms.
Yeah.
But they cannot be considered a country because they don't have no necessary transaction or monetary transactions that they can do between each other. With the one ecosystem, because we are looking for a new cutting edge concept and material, it's very exciting who we are and what we have to offer.
Right.
So as I continue speaking about the mission, we also have the education that we provide. So our aim is to increase the quality of your life, and definitely we want to improve your situation. We want to afford you financial education that is different, that is not normally provided. We're talking about equal access. And in order for us to say the word equal access, it means what we have right now is not currently equal. What we provide right now in the school and the curriculum regarding finance is not equal access to the world. So we're hoping that we could bridge that gap of understanding. Because why it is we're in our universities, we're in our schools, we in our curriculum. I'm talking about from the ages of 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, and no one teaches the children about money. I'm not talking about 4 quarters make $1. I'm not talking about that type of teaching. I'm
You're
talking
not talking
the actual
about
function.
addition and subtraction and
Yes,
multiplication.
I'm not speaking
That's
about
not, I understand exactly what you're talking about.
I'm speaking about the actual function. You see, we don't learn about money in school, but what we don't learn about is actually what we grew up to participate in. But then we have all these other subjects that don't really add to our adult life. So for me, it's like, what is the curriculum really, really built about? More important, who wrote the school curriculum? These are the things that we ought to be paying attention to, and we don't.
And it should be revised.
It's
time
have to,
upon us
it's
that it should
mandatory,
be,
but even if it's not, that don't mean you have to stay in that system. It don't mean that you're subject or slave to that system. If you know better, you should do better.
Correct.
And we are providing a way for you to know better. And we believe from this education that we could provide, where we're going to equal that access to the playing field of finance, it will create a natural evolution of education that will spur economic growth in different parts of the world and different parts of the society.
Correct.
That is what I personally understand and I believe. And the One Ecosystem is geared towards that. All we want to do is bring in educated miners. And when I speak about educated miners, I'm speaking about persons who want to join the world of cryptocurrency, and instead of buying the finished product, they become an educated miner. So the concept and the idea of who needs cryptocurrency is the globe.
Right.
We have the persons who are doing global trade for the ease of cross-border settlements to reduce fraud, because they have some people who want to send you a wire transfer and they're in cahoots with someone who could cancel the wire transfer but give you the documents as if the wire transfer was approved. We have those type of situations.
Questionable situations.
We have the situation where remittances, you pay an arm and a leg to some of the remittances individuals to send money on your behalf, and we're talking about 33 and a 30% your charge to receive a payment. That could never be right.
It could never be right, because many people, that's their only way and means of survival.
Yes.
People leave their families, they leave their children, and they go abroad to work hard, do 3-4 jobs in order to send money back to their loved ones, to maintain, to pay bills for food, for rent, for all of their, mortgages, different things that they depend on, education and so many other things. And then on top of that, they've got to pay, like you said, that enormous additional amount. And who is it hurting in the end?
The people.
That's right, sir.
The people. And we have come too far in this world of communication with all our smart devices to continue with stripping money.
So take this number down, write down her name. It's Sarah, 744-5503, 744-5503. Give her a call, find out more, get one of the reps to come sit with you, answer all of those questions to help you understand, especially for your children and the young ones now. Give them the opportunity for growth, for success. Let them be educated. Give them that gift of knowledge. It's important, all right? So call Sarah at 744-5503. We're going to go to some important messages. We'll return right after these. Stay with us.
When I was growing up, I didn't have the opportunity to be taught or educated in finance. And this put me at a disadvantage later on in life. The Super TED program offers financial education for ages 5 and up. It's simple and it's at the pace of the child. So, give your child the advantage. Let them learn today so that they could lead tomorrow.
You know how fun it is. This is free financial education for kids, age 5 to 12, and experience for children to learn concepts of money and finance. Super fun.
We shopping at Durban supermarkets. Hey, come down. We'll value at Durban supermarket. treats you like family. Take advantage of unbelievable deals at Durban Supermarket, number 28 Foster Road in Sangre Grande. Durban Supermarket and Investment Limited, giving you real value for your money.
Eden Heights Clinic. Live blood analysis with instant results. Colon hydrotherapy, ozone therapy, prolozone therapy, complete detox, weight loss, oxygen baths, diet and nutritional programs, supplements and health foods, treatment for all lifestyle diseases, cancer, diabetes, heart disease, men and women issues and much more at Eden Heights Clinic, 13 Montague Avenue, Trincity, 763-5292, 640-8985. GR Marketing Company Limited, an all-inclusive marketing agency providing marketing services to take your brand one step ahead of your competitors. We offer social media marketing, graphic designs, printing services, billboard advertising, email marketing, TV advertising, branded promotional items, web development and professional email services. Contact us today 360-6078 or find us online at grm-tt.com.
Are you thinking about buying, selling, or leasing? Contact Megan's Real Estate Limited. Our services include sales and rental of commercial and residential properties, mortgage assistance, advertising and marketing, and town and country approvals. Call us today at 662-8210 for your free consultation.
Welcome back to the program Conversations with Zalisa, and a gentle reminder at 11 a.m. we're going to be in conversation with Mr. Zahir Hussain, and he's going to be talking to us about the services of Markham Construction. We're going to talk about affordable construction. That's ahead. Right now we're in conversation with, of course, Mr. He's a fintech consultant.
Absolutely.
Mr. King James, and talking to us today about the OneEcosystem business presentation. Welcome back, sir. I just want to acknowledge some people out there in Sweden. Oh. Hello to Lena, she's out there in Sweden, and many others, as well as Robert in Uganda. Thank you so much for your comments and your kind words and for looking at the show out there. The world embracing us. And of course, these are places that you also reach out to. You've got many people out there who would have connected with you.
Yes, I had a beautiful time in Uganda. I had a chance to visit Uganda, had a beautiful time. Haven't been to Sweden as yet, but was in the area, was in Norway and so forth. So I have met Lena personally. So I've met a lot of persons that message and they watch and view the show. I've met a lot of them. And it's exciting, and it's all because they are part of the OneEcosystem.
Correct.
So here in Trinidad and Tobago, I want you guys to understand that the OneEcosystem is not limited to this country alone, but it's expanding. So one of the key reasons why the OneEcosystem exists and the world of crypto really started is for protecting income and wealth.
Right.
You see, after the financial crisis in 2008 that we would have experienced, and here in Trinidad and Tobago, we felt the effects.
Yeah.
During this time period of 2008, 2009, Clico Credit Union went through what they went through. Clico went through what they went through. Hindu Credit Union went through what they went through. And these was just part of the bigger problem.
Yeah.
When the banks started to crash from Lehman Brothers and so forth. Now, a lot of persons don't know that at this time was the birth of Bitcoin. And Bitcoin was birthed during this time because someone wanted to offer a peer-to-peer payment method, independent and separate and apart from the traditional payment method, that we would not have printing of money just like that.
Right.
It will not have inflation tied into the very concept of this Bitcoin and blockchain technology. It would have some currency control because it's a finite concept. So Me being a part of this industry since 2016, I have went on a path of learning, studying, and there's some things I observe I'll show you the next slide.
Okay.
I observed that we have continued to lose buying power.
Certainly.
Every single year, like clockwork, buying power has been lost in this country. But greater than that is not us alone in Trinidad and Tobago. It's throughout the world we are losing buying power. Why? Because there's no currency control behind the system.
Right.
When they want, and when I say they, the central banks of the world, they print money. I always ask the question, who regulate the regulators?
Yeah.
I don't know. Nor am I trying to. But what I'm saying is that the cryptocurrency industry have a kind of self-regulating mechanism using the blockchain technology.
Right.
So we know in 2021, your 100 TT dollars could buy you a certain amount of goods and services.
Right.
I am confident that next year, this very same date, it will not be able to buy you the same amount of goods and services.
Mr.
So,
James,
yes,
so let me tell you, this hits home straight to me and thousands of people out there. The fact is, when we made groceries for Christmas and we make groceries right now in this month,
yes.
everything went up, escalated, everything.
And this is where it gets very interesting for me, because we are accustomed to saying everything went up. And the next slide will show you that it's not that the money went up, it's the value of the money went down.
Nice.
So people like to tell me, oh, I'm going to save my money in US. Oh, let me help you. Whether it's US, Euro, Pound, I don't care what it is, it's guaranteed to lose value. Once it's fiat currency, it is guaranteed to lose value. So with the one ecosystem and the concept of the one ecosystem, forget whether the price of the coin goes up and down. Because a lot of people get excited about Bitcoin. Oh, I'm going to join the Bitcoin. Because at one point it was at 10 cents in 2008, even a little less. And today is over 50,000 US for one of these very same coins. So people get excited about that industry because they don't know what it is about, what it started for, but they get excited. I say to you, forget whether the coin value goes up or not. It could go up, it could remain the same, it could go down.
Right.
At least it's not guaranteed to lose value. When you speak about the TT dollar,
That's the underlying factor.
US dollar, it's guaranteed to lose value. So that is the big fact. And if people understand that, wait, why save all my eggs in this one basket? Because all your eggs is in fiat. I don't care if it's insurance, I don't care what you would have invested in. If your returns is in fiat, if you have your money sitting in the bank and it's in fiat, it's in shares, it's in whatever you have it in.
Yeah.
Once it's paper currency, all your eggs is in one particular basket.
Okay.
What we are saying to you is diversify your income, diversify your portfolio. Take something and get involved with the one ecosystem so you can understand the world of crypto and, more importantly, have a digital wallet.
Excellent.
Because people have wallets. People are accustomed to having wallets. Everybody have a hardcore, you put your cards, you put your money, you put it in your wallet.
Yeah.
But all of you have a smartphone, but you don't have a smart wallet. You don't have a digital wallet.
Point taken.
We are welcoming the people in this country of Trinidad and Tobago to be a part of one ecosystem and receive a digital wallet. This is a win situation for persons.
It is a win-win.
So as we continue, you will notice that the one ecosystem offers dynamic opportunity for anyone that wants to understand. Because the education, next slide, the education is the very component of the company
It's the
that
heartbeat.
brings the understanding to all,
Okay,
where people
great.
cannot deny. In our level one, the level one that we talk about, that's 1,600 and 10 TT dollars is actually 1,400 right now. So if you get started right now,
So
you can
that's a
pay
steal of a
1,400.
deal.
Yes, right now is your time to get started. So you can pay 1,400 and get started. And page 7 of the level 1 talks about, in order for them to spur on economic growth, the Federal Reserve took drastic measures. Central Bank of Europe took drastic measures. They started to print money without any stopping. They were just running the printing press. And as they continue to print money, we continue to lose value.
Okay.
Every time they print money, we lose value. I saw, as we go to the next slide, I saw we had a new $50 bill introduced. Not the one that we're accustomed to when the polymer note came out, and we all saw, not the Shogun one, not that. There's another one that's in circulation now that's orange.
I haven't
A
seen
kind of
that.
orange in color. I'm
Okay.
sorry I didn't walk with it. When I saw it and I received it, I said, look at, we just lost some money here. We just lost some buying power here. And I said to myself, look at the buying power we lost. So as we flip through some of these slides, I'm just going to read some of the top part. This was actually in our papers. It says cryptocurrencies is knocking on our door. This is from 2018. So since then, the country has been aware. They have been having a conversation next. So I'm looking at cryptocurrencies are knocking on our door. This is what the central banks are saying.
Right.
They also said this. Next slide. They also spoke about virtual currencies, and they did a big study on it. The central bank is aware. Next slide. And I'm watching myself and I'm saying, central bank says digital currency is not a priority. This is in 2018. This was their statement. We are now in 2021.
Right.
The statement has changed a little, or the conversation has increased, and all of a sudden now, they're talking a digital economy. You hear the Prime Minister speaking it, and
We
please,
hear, but
please,
we see no action.
yes, but please, let's make sure we put something very clear here. The government of Trinidad and Tobago do not own the Central Bank of Trinidad and Tobago. It's two separate entities. So let's make sure we have that clear understanding here for all the viewers. But you're hearing the conversation about digital. This is a conversation that we have been attempting to have and create since 2016,
Yeah.
the OneEcosystem members. The OneEcosystem members are heavily involved in trying to shape and mold this country in the correct direction. Are we listening? Are you willing to listen? Are you willing to have the conversation? Because what are you trying to do? Are you ready to make up your mind? I don't know what is happening.
Are you ready
One
to
moment
take
you're saying
action?
we are not going to go this route. One minute you're just bringing information about it. But what happened is new to everybody. Everybody it is new to. And few understand it.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, without a shadow of a doubt, the OneEcosystem, we specialize in this understanding. Right now, we have people who are running around pretending they understand. And I know without a shadow of a doubt, they don't have a clue of a clue. Now,
Knowledge
I
is
don't know it
power.
all.
Knowledge is power.
But you see, it is more powerful when you apply it. And we have the knowledge, and we apply what we learn. That's how come we have the digital bartering that's amongst us. That's how we have people that's engaging in action. And this is where we need to be as a country. Because I'm showing that the central bank have so much knowledge on it. But understanding it is
And
something
applying
different.
it, as you said. I love that. It's brilliant. This is the program Conversations with Zalisa. In conversation this morning with Mr. King James, fintech consultant, and he's talking to us, explaining to us about the One Ecosystem, and it's a business presentation step by step so that we can have greater knowledge and understanding so that we can make better decisions. Call Sarah now at 744-5503, 744-5503. Stay with us. We'll return right after these important messages.
Good day all, my name is King James, part of the One Life Network Caribbean team. If you have no knowledge of what is cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, I'm inviting you to get started with this concept. It is $1,610 TT for you to participate in a financial curriculum that will help shape your world and your future, but better and greater than that. In our curriculum, there's no school that teaches our children about finance. This is a unique opportunity for you to get involved in practical and theory. You need the best of both worlds. The theory we offer allows you to participate in the practical. Position yourself strategically. Get a starter package from one of your local IMAs somewhere near to you, some cousin, friend, uncle, some loved one. Do not hold back yourself from getting started with our organization. One life for more life. One Academy. Join the financial revolution.
We shopping at Durban Supermarket. Hey, come down. We'll value at Durban Supermarket. Shop now at Durban Supermarket. Come to Durban Supermarket. Come on now. We got the best prices for your pockets. Get real value for your money. Durban Supermarket treats you like family. Take advantage of unbelievable deals at Durban Supermarket. Number 28 Foster Road in Sangre Grande. Durban Supermarket and Investment Limited, giving you real value for your money.
Hi, I am Jovan Ali, and I have a medical condition called Tourette's syndrome. It is a tic disorder that causes actions that we can't control. I want to help others with Tourette's syndrome by raising awareness and providing support. In order to start a foundation, we need your help. Find us on Facebook to know more.
This is Full 100, an all-natural herbal dietary supplement formulated exclusively for men. Our proprietary blend was designed with one goal in mind: to improve your overall health, rejuvenating your vitality, energy, strength, and libido. Want to be at your peak performance in everything you do? Then get Full 100. Fast-acting, long-lasting, with no side effects.
Oh my God.
Visit Agri Savers Limited, number 19 Orange Grove Trace, St. Augustine, for all your agriculture, livestock, pet, agri-equipment, hydroponics, cannabis, fishing tackle supplies, and much more. Open Monday to Friday 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Contact 473-6074, 663-1094. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Welcome back to the program Conversations with Zalisa, as we continue to inform, educate and empower you. A gentle reminder at 11 a.m. in conversation with Zahir Hussain, and he's going to be talking to us about affordable building solutions from Markan Construction Company Limited. That's ahead. But right now it's about making a decision. It's about empowering yourself and having a better future for yourself, our children and our grandchildren, as we are in conversation with Mr. King James, FinTech Consultant. And today he's talking to us about the OneEcosystem business presentation. He's giving us a wonderful presentation, helping us, being the wind beneath our wings, guiding us to make the right decisions when it comes to our future. Call Sarah now at 744-5503, 744-5503. Welcome back, sir.
Thank you so much.
We go straight into our presentation.
Absolutely. Because now it's time to really discuss some of the problems that's happening. The question about 60 million theft. This is not me asking these questions. This is not me saying these things. This is from the Trinidad Express. Something is happening. The finance minister speaks or expects 60 million stolen from National Energy. What happened there? Next slide. So these slides I
Still
want to show you
answers
is
we're
that
seeking.
something is wrong. The old bills, new bills, something wrong. Central bank reports that some things are missing. What is really happening here? Next slide. Now, this information, I am not making this
Yeah.
up. There's a probe into THA, 10 million, still ongoing.
ongoing.
What is happening in Trinidad and Tobago? All this money we generate? Next
Unanswered.
slide. This is where the breakthrough comes in.
Okay, talk to us about this.
So we had all those missing monies, and there's many slides. If I begin to really show,
Yeah.
we can't finish the show.
Yeah.
Because there's so much problems that we have.
Yeah. True.
Cryptocurrency and blockchain technology is the solution. But here's one of the main issues. As I read the definition of cryptocurrency, it's easy for you to pick up on it.
Right.
It says cryptocurrencies are protocols that allow the validation of transactions without the need of a third party such as banks, credit card companies, and escrow agents.
Right.
So you could function a cryptocurrency without the need of a third party like bank, credit card companies, and escrow agents. So if we don't need them, why all of them are going in this direction?
Okay.
People need to understand that they don't want to be left out of controlling you. And guess what? I have no problem with this. I have no problem with the regulatory bodies that was already in charge of us wanting to participate in the world of cryptocurrency. But do not attempt to change the original concept.
Okay.
Do not attempt to navigate in such a way that only you benefit. Because we know that the cryptocurrency will reduce financial transaction drastically. Where do these third-party companies make their income? From financial transactions.
Yeah.
So is it that because it's going to reduce the financial transaction, you may not want to go this direction because your bottom line will be affected? I don't know. I'm not saying these things, but I'm pointing out what is pretty much obvious.
Yes.
Because when we look at smart money and sending money as a text message, if you were to send a WhatsApp versus sending an SMS, which one is more affordable? The WhatsApp is technically free
Exactly.
because of the. So imagine you sending a payment like a WhatsApp message.
Yeah.
It is very affordable to you.
It is.
So this is the direction that we have to go. So as we look at the next slide, I want us to really understand that blockchain technology is the major role and difference that is needed. It is a digital technology that records and verifies a transaction. Hear what this is saying to you, and it's short and sweet of a definition. That all they do is track every transaction that occurs
Right.
from point A to point B.
Right.
Guess what the third-party institutions are really supposed to do? They are supposed to track every transaction.
Right.
So with the technology now being able to track every transaction, and the technology now being able to be a ledger, with the technology being a computer-driven technology, it's not prone to any human error and missing of money, or lost money, or lost tenders, or
Transparency
other.
across the board.
So as you pull back up the blockchain technology slide, I want to read one of the key parts to it. It says the blockchain ledger can track and trace anything of value. It is based on protocols that authenticate, validate, and store information in consistent, unbroken sequences to make the system safer by eliminating any attempts of fraud, duplicity, and forgery. Oh, with all those articles I've showed just now, in Trinidad and Tobago, where there's fraud, there's duplicity, and there's something wrong,
Yeah.
I think our country is screaming for blockchain technology. But you cannot want to take blockchain and apply it in motor vehicle, apply it in agriculture, apply it in all these other facets that it could be used in. But when it comes to the original reason why it started to begin with, because it's synonymous, it's hand in hand, it's in harmony, crypto and blockchain came together. The original purpose, you cannot tell me, let's apply it to every industry, but the money is kind of funny, it's taboo, it's tricky. No, no, no. If you apply it to the world of finance, it'll be transparent. And maybe transparency is what people don't want.
Exactly.
And when I say
Well,
people,
it's
the
pointing
people of
to that.
power.
Exactly.
Not me and you.
In control.
Me and you, the people, should be screaming from the rooftops that this is what we want. And in order for you to scream that you want this, join One Ecosystem. Join the One Ecosystem now. Get started with our movement now. You position yourself with us, we grow in numbers, we grow in strength. Guess what we're growing in? Transparency in this country, because we will be demanding this concept be looked at as a method of payment. So the next slide will give us a little more of a view. A lot of persons talk about the Bitcoin, the altcoins versus the One Ecosystem concept.
Yeah.
The One Ecosystem concept is centralized. So the decentralized is a good technique, a good way. But we know, without a shadow of a doubt, that the central banks of this world, the 1% of the world, they are not going to be removed, or they're not going to just disappear. And I understand this. But what they need to do is also make room for us. And we are a centralized concept, just like them, in the world of cryptocurrency, not just fiat. So we have a long-term strategy and focus on innovation. This is what the One Ecosystem is all about. So while they knock the decentralized and the Bitcoin and the altcoins, and a lot of people are knocking those concepts, I don't knock them. I use those concepts as well. I have no problem with the Bitcoin and the decentralized concept. It's a beautiful concept. But what we are and who we are is what we specialize in. And we specialize in bringing this concept simple for people to understand and participate in, where they could mine, become a miner by sending a text message pretty much. If you could send a text message, you're overqualified to do mining with us.
Yeah.
Safe and traceable, that is us. Volatility, we are not a volatile coin. So with the One Ecosystem, we have a significant advantage and position in the globe. How could you not want to join and get a digital wallet and be diversified with the One Ecosystem? You must. You need to. You should. And more importantly, you should talk to others. This is a concept where each one teach one.
Nice.
You share with someone that you care. You don't have your digital wallet and then you don't want to tell no one else.
Right.
That don't make sense. Let's share, let's care, and let's empower. Next slide. Because it's important that you understand joining One Ecosystem is not an investment.
Okay.
So many people want to say, I invested so much in this company. I am making it clear. If this was never clear before, I want to make it clear now.
So if it's not an investment, what is it?
Next slide. Let me show you what it is. It is you purchasing educational information, an educational package. That's what we sell. So just how you would go to school at Arthur Luck Jack or SSBCS or whichever school you decide to go to school in,
right,
and you purchase your degree, because that's what you're technically doing. Well, you have to pass to get the degree, but you're paying for the degree. You are paying for your educational package. The difference with what we have to offer versus the other schools that will be selling you blockchain technology. But let's use this for example. Blockchain technology is the up and coming, everybody must know information that's needed for any child that's 16 and above. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, they need to have blockchain technology. So if you're going to go and pay for them to go to UE or whatever school to learn about blockchain, if they even have those courses, because I don't know that they do, the difference between their course that they would have and our course, we're going to give you some free promotional tokens that you can put into the mining process that will become ones.
Brilliant.
So you could learn and earn with us. You could decide to understand and get understanding of blockchain, but just don't have the understanding. You'll be able to apply the understanding. And that is where we begin to become very, very exciting as a community.
I like the fact, the dynamics of learning and earning at the same time as you grow.
That's
Brilliant.
key.
This is the program Conversations with Zelisa, as we continue to inform, educate, and empower you. And first, let me say hello to Mary out there in Spain and to Keston right here in Trinidad and Tobago, who says he's always using his OneCoin. It's very active every week, you know, and it's been a win-win for him. We're going to return right after these important messages. Stay with us.
Do you know? What am I speaking about? Do you know what is cryptocurrency? Do you know what is blockchain technology? Are you aware of what we currently face on a regular basis with quantitative easing, fractional reserve lending? Do you know? I am inviting you to come out of the financial darkness and into financial light. The only way for us to achieve that is with education. And one particular type of education is what I'm speaking about. I'm asking you to join the One Academy. It is a financial revolution of teaching regarding introduction to finance, cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, helping you understand the world of money and what is money. What is money? Money is simple. It is what we agree upon to exchange for goods and services. If you want full comprehension, join the One Academy.
We shopping at Durban Supermarket. Hey, come down. We'll value at Durban Supermarket. Shop now at Durban Supermarket. Come to Durban Supermarket. Come on down. We got the best prices for your pockets. Get real value for your money. Durban Supermarket treats you like family. Take advantage of unbelievable deals at Durban Supermarket. Number 28 Foster Road in Sangre Grande. Durban Supermarket and Investment Limited, giving you real value for your money.
Are you looking for a space to open your business or office? Space is available at Fred's Plaza, Eastern Main Road, opposite the bus route in San Juan. Call now for details, 338-9884.
Marcon Construction Company Limited, providing affordable and innovative building solutions. We have turnkey home solutions starting at $550,000, inclusive of foundation to roof and finishing items. Call us today for more information. 622-6601. Visit us on the web at www.marconcoltd.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Marcon Group TT. GR Marketing Company Limited, an all-inclusive marketing agency providing marketing services to take your brand one step ahead of your competitors. We offer social media marketing, graphic designs, printing services, billboard advertising, email marketing, TV advertising, branded promotional items, web development and professional email services. Contact us today 360-6078 or find us online at grm-tt.com.
Welcome back to the program Conversations with Zalisa, where we continue to inform, educate and empower you. Speaking of empowering you, in conversation with Mr. King James, fintech consultant and representing Trinidad and Tobago throughout the world and certainly setting standards. Welcome back, sir.
Thank you so much. We just have one more slide to close with.
Sure.
It's really a slide of call to action.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you're in church and you have service, there's a call to action. You go to the altar to start to experience and look to come into that change. This is the call to action. We have education in whichever field that will best suit you, that you're interested in.
Excellent.
So if you want to learn more about finance and the world of finance, you could start from as low as $1,400 TT dollars to spend up to $250,000 TT dollars. It depends on what level. So for example, you know, you would have like your associate degree, your bachelor's, your doctorate.
Correct.
At each stage, there's more money you would spend because you're learning more. We have those very same concepts. The more money that you would spend with us, the more promotional tokens, the more ones that you'll be able to mine. Of course, we have the legal education that you saw there. We have the Forex education, and we have the blockchain technology education. So we have all those different aspects. So you cannot tell me nothing there interests you. You cannot tell me you know everything, so nothing there interests you. You cannot tell me you're a financial advisor and you're not interested in finding out about any of these courses, positioning yourself to get started. Because it's very minimal for you to position yourself with our brand of OneEcosystem. I'm encouraging you today. Call Sarah, call myself, call whoever you need to that you know that may have been an IMA. Maybe you are watching somewhere in the globe, some friend, some colleague share this presentation with you. Get in contact with that individual. Humble yourself and say, I don't know that I don't know. I'd like to find out.
Nice. Very nice.
It is okay not to know. Nobody knows everything. I did not know. Had I known better in 2015, 2014, 2013, I want to believe I would have done better.
Yeah.
But it have people who sometimes they know. It have some people that know me, that I'm involved in this industry, and they refuse to humble themselves and say, James, let me find out a little bit more about this thing now. How this thing really working? And sometimes it's hurtful that people don't want to. But you know what I do? I use them as motivation to push forward even more. Because I realize that the more success that we would have as a community, the more that they would have no choice but to fall in line. Because they cannot continue seeing you develop and grow and ignore it. That is mad people thing. So hear what I'm saying to you. If you're an existing IMA right now, and that's an independent marketing associate of the OneEcosystem, and you are thinking or saying that there's no benefits to this concept for you, it's because you're doing nothing. You're doing absolutely nothing. You're not working, so expect no results. If you think that this is a get-rich-quick scheme, sorry to tell you it is not. If you think that, oh, I got started with this and as a scam, let me once again repeat Ms. Jamila Beale's message about scam. It is because you are still confused about money. That is the scam that you have upon yourself in your life. You are still confused about money. And we offer you no more confusion. And because we offer you no more confusion, the Trinidad and Tobago government or any government body that may be hearing me, let's have a conversation, please. Let's springboard all that digital talk that they have been talking into effective action. I'm not saying what you're doing cannot be effective, but we have already had the template. We are already international. We don't have to watch to see what the rest of the markets are doing and do our studies on that. We don't have to. We are leading and trending in the right direction in the market, in the globe. How could you not want to partner with your own society members? You know why? Because a prophet in his land is no prophet. You know what? So they may have nothing to teach me. Sorry will be your portion, and you should not be sorry. I am saying to you, do not live in regret because you choose not to grow and develop. We have children.
Yeah.
We need to appreciate these children.
Of course.
We know that our children are not going to be standing up 2-3 hours like we have stood up in a bank to do a transaction. And you're telling me you're not interested now in getting your digital wallet to help position that child?
Yeah.
That could never be right. It could never make sense.
We create our own future.
I'm hard enough. I'm no longer playing games with people. I'm very, 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 very excited about this opportunity. I would not allow you to try to say anything negative about this opportunity when I know it's freeing the minds and opening understanding of people who have never had that chance.
Yeah.
And we are a real opportunity. The company is doing what they have to do to continue to grow in the right direction, and we as members need to grow in the right direction. And as a member of the OneEcosystem, my responsibility is to build a community. The more people that I build, the more I secure my value, and the more that I would help them secure their future value. It's a win-win.
And the fact it's real. I mean, just yesterday I was in conversation with a gentleman who is doing buildings from foundation to finish accepting coins. I was in conversation. It's real.
Yeah,
Noel
absolutely.
Emmanuel Jack sent me his number. I called the man. We had a conversation. I'm going to meet with him very soon. And it's real. It's a win-win. Call Sarah. 7445503. That's 7445503. Take that number down. Call her, make an appointment, give yourself the chance to talk to someone to help you to understand, to educate you, to empower you so that you can make a better decision.
I will close with these remarks. For all the regulatory bodies, the government officials that may be listening, to any bankers that may be listening, this is not a threat against your system. This is not an overthrow. We do not desire to be illegal or do anything illicit. What we are speaking about is integration. We're speaking about integrating into the paymenting processing center of the world. We're speaking about 10% method of payment in coin. If it so needs to be in this one, that is what we're speaking about. We are speaking about partnering with the TT dollar, not destroying the TT dollar. We're speaking about empowering the TT dollar, empowering the crypto world, empowering our nation. We want to integrate. We want to be a part. We want to be able to say, from my digital wallet to your digital wallet. We want to go by a merchant, scan the product, put in the code, send. Simple. We want to grow as a society. We are tired of being third, fourth, and fifth world. Friends, enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
It's time for us to take our future now. No more silence, no more waiting, no more what you would like to say, Singapore is ahead and this one is ahead, and all of us started in the same time frame.
Exactly.
We had more equity,
Great
we had
point.
more value in goods and services and products and things that we could offer to the globe.
Yeah.
But yet, here we are in Trinidad and Tobago, wondering if we have to borrow or discussing if we should have to borrow. Shame on you. And guess what? We are here to help you. We are here to help the nation. We are here to help all each other. We are asking for this: together we aspire, together we achieve. To take it seriously and don't take it for a joke. When we say together, it's not you looking at me and looking down. It's not me looking down at you either. It means together. Could we please look past race, creed, and any of the other craziness that like to cause segregation? Political party. Could we look past all the foolishness and look at who we are as humans in this land?
Well said.
I really thank you for your time this morning, Talisha.
I thank you for
And
your
I
powerful...
really, really pray that someone is capable in that whatever administrative capabilities that they are involved in to connect with any OneEcosystem member that's active and is taking a real approach in wanting to shape the financial world of Trinidad and Tobago.
Great presentation, powerful message as always, as expected. I wish you continued success as you struggle to help educate and empower people and help us to get on the right path and make the right decisions. Call Sarah now, 7445503, 7445503. I thank you kindly.
Thank you so
we
much.
look forward to you joining us next week, right here on the program Conversations with Zalisa. Stay with us. We'll return right after these important messages.
Visit Agri Savers Limited, number 19 Orange Grove Trace, St. Augustine, for all your agriculture, livestock, pet, agri-equipment, hydroponics, cannabis, fishing tackle supplies, and much more. Open Monday to Friday 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Contact 473-6074, 663-1094. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Megan's Real Estate invites you to our open house at our luxurious townhouses located in the highly desirable Garden View Residences in Aruca. Please join us on March 27th and 28th between the hours 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. to view our beautifully designed units starting at just $1.3 million. Our units feature 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bath, open concept kitchen, living and dining area, and so much more. Call us at 758-8716 to book your viewing today.
Welcome to the Antediluvian Nature Center of Life Extension and Health Recovery. Coming from the Garden of Eden, the Antediluvian Nature Center brings to you breakthrough medicines and anti-aging technologies for all ailments and diseases in the body, nutritional therapies, naturopathic treatments, as we create opportunities of hope and celebrate longevity. And remember, the healing is from God.
Hi, I am Jovan Ali, and I have a medical condition called Tourette's syndrome. It is a tic disorder that causes actions that we can't control. I want to help others with Tourette's syndrome by raising awareness and providing support. In order to start a foundation, we need your help. Find us on Facebook to know more.
Welcome back to the program Conversations with Zalisa, where we continue to inform, educate, empower you, and of course answer those unanswered questions. This segment of our program is coming to us with the kind compliments of Megan's Real Estate. And of course, their telephone contact numbers are 758-8716, 745-2137, and 358-6580. I want to say good morning and a warm welcome going out to the you're the manager.
Yeah, one of the managers.
Exactly, at Marcon, the Exhibition Center.
Yes, indeed.
Good morning and a warm welcome going out to Mr. Zahir Hossein.
Yes, thank you so much, and I'm happy to be here.
I'm elated to be sharing this time with you. And before we even get into the information, I have to tell you that I am a great admirer and fan of your father, the late Jamil Hussein.
Thank you so much.
This man was not only very close and dear to our family, but he was very instrumental in this country when it came to culture and when it came to education. He made a sterling contribution. And when it comes to local singing,
yes, he was quite the entertainer.
He was simply awesome.
Yes, indeed.
So I'm happy to be sharing this time with you.
Thank you so much, and I appreciate the sentiments.
Yes, certainly. Today we're talking about Marcon Construction Company Limited. And people are probably saying, well, I know Megan's Real Estate, we're talking about Real Estate. How come we're talking about Marcon? Well, it's important that we understand that Marcon Construction and Megan's Real Estate, they are married in terms of they've collaborated. There is a cohesiveness. They've embraced each other and they're working with each other hand in hand. So when it comes to building solutions and affordable building, whether it's a house, whether it's whatever you want to do for private or commercial in terms of building, it's Marcon Construction Company Limited. I know we have a still there, Mr. Director. Let's get that up so we can explain and you can understand some of the great work that Megan's Real Estate. So Megan's Real Estate Limited is about buying, selling, architectural drawings, construction, financing, investment property, approvals. We would have learned this over the past couple of Fridays. Submissions and things from start to finish.
Of course, everything inclusive.
Great. So they have now, they're working hand in hand with Marcon Construction Company Limited.
Yes, definitely. There has been a very successful partnership between Megan's Real Estate and Macon Construction Company Limited, right, over the years. And it's a very, and to use a good word, it's a strong synergy because we construct the homes, right, for either residential or commercial usage, right, for our private clients.
Great.
And of course, Megan's would assist in getting those sold, right, and or marketing for us.
Excellent.
Right, the agents at Megan's Real Estate they are excellent.
They are.
Yeah, they are very, very friendly and excellent agents, and they have so much experience in the industry. Now, you saw all of these different services under Megan's.
Right.
They are able to assist someone who is very new to owning a home to somebody who already has knowledge to anywhere in between the process into getting what they really need. Right? So they're an excellent, excellent company.
Great. Now, today we are talking about Macon Construction Company Limited. We're talking about affordable building solutions in terms of affordability. Listen, Mr. Hussein, these are trying times.
Very trying times, yes.
Challenges upon challenges, more so with the COVID situation that not just affected Trinidad and Tobago, but the world.
Exactly.
We have had situations where people, they don't have money to pay their mortgages, their rent. They have to go back home and live with their family. Their family is now saying to them, well, you know what, we have a little space where you could build on top or you could do something.
Of course.
And that is where Macon Construction, they've really been constructive in getting and making headway. Now, I know you all are not only here in Trinidad and Tobago.
Of course.
You've expanded your business.
Grenada, Guyana, just to name a couple up the region. Right?
Already
So,
started doing construction in the islands.
yes, have many projects in Tobago throughout the length and breadth of Trinidad. Excellent projects in Grenada and Guyana. So we have
Grenada and
expanded.
Guyana.
Yeah.
Now, I need to tell you something. This program is well received in the islands. I get
that's
calls
excellent.
from people all the time throughout St. Vincent and Grenada and Barbados looking at the show.
Of course.
So if they need to contact those people who are out there in the islands as well, we're reaching out to them as well,
Of course.
that you can have that one-on-one consultation with them to move forward to help them when it comes to building solutions in the islands as well, because you're already there, your offices are already there, you've started construction and doing work in those
Of course.
islands.
Well, through our contact numbers, our office numbers, they can accept WhatsApp on either the office line or my personal cell, right? And we'll share the numbers shortly, I assume.
Great.
Right? So I have had people WhatsApping me from as far as New York up to last week with regard to projects and so on that they want to invest in Trinidad. So we are very accessible from all communication channels. We are on Facebook. We check our messages and comments continuously. Instagram, right? Of course, and we have a very far reach. So it's easy to get in contact with us for any sort of projects that you may want to do.
Excellent. Mr. Director, what I need us to do now would be to go to that particular, you have a presentation from Macon Construction, which
Yes,
would give
indeed.
us some insight. It would give us some insight with regards to
Process.
your building and the materials and the structure and things like that,
course.
which would help us to decide why we need to choose Macon Construction, why we need to call Megan's
Exactly.
Real Estate,
Of
yeah?
course.
Because it's hand in hand. So let's go to that now, Mr. Director. And then, of course, we'll come back, we'll continue our conversation with this dynamic young man, Mr. Zahir Hussein. And he is the manager of the Macon Exhibition Center, and that's in Maraval.
Maraval, 30-32 Saddle Road, Maraval.
3032, and you could visit that exhibition center at any time.
Of course, anytime.
And maybe you should tell us a little bit about what we could give us a little insight about that exhibition center.
Of course, definitely. Now, the exhibition center is where we consolidate all of our services. Now, when someone wants to build a home, they would obviously have what you call the superstructure, which is the walls, etc. But then they would want to choose different styles for, say, roofing, for, say, the tiles for their kitchen, say, the floors in the house, right? So we offer a one-stop shop for all of your finishings, like especially moldings and so on, right? So when you visit the center, you can also look at the models of the homes that we construct, right? You are able to get, the prices, the average prices, and a guide as to the fixtures and the different amount of, models that you would want to build with, right? So the exhibition center actually has a lot to offer. right?
That is excellent.
Yes.
So it means, like me, like ladies especially, we want to choose our own colors. We
Of
want
course.
to choose the tile, the molding, the style of the molding, the size of the. We want our
Definitely.
little input. That especially when we have a dream home.
Exactly.
We want to be able to identify.
Yeah.
This is what I like. Get some advice from good people like you and your friendly courteous staff to
course.
help guide.
Definitely. And we are a center there that we represent various companies that also exhibit their products, right? So anything from all of the biggest suppliers of roofing to tiling to, of course, moldings, as I mentioned, you could come there, select it, and we will order it for you, and obviously have it delivered, etc.
So paint,
Color,
help choose colors.
of course.
Identify the sort of tiles,
Exactly.
moldings,
from
vanities.
different types of floors, right? Anything that you're looking for with regard to finishing, we have it there.
And of course, working within your budget, because we all have a budget.
Well, that's it. I mean, the vision of our managing director, Mr. Budu Singh, from the construction terms to actually the finishings of homes and everything has been affordability, right? His aim has been to make homes accessible and also business applications, that is people wanting to build commercial buildings, accessible, right? I mean, the company was incorporated in 2012. Right? Of course, he wanted to use Macon's innovative building solutions. He was a pioneer, right, in bringing that system to Trinidad.
Yeah.
Right? And of course, it uses a different system that is equally as strong and more cost effective, and in fact has more advantages than traditional building methods. Right? So we try to educate the public, and we want them to come into the exhibition center to learn about our, building systems, so that they could feel comfortable. We often get somebody of the calls. They say, is it foam you all using to build houses?
Yeah.
Won't it blow? No, we are not using foam. We are using ICF technology. Right? Yes. And ICF stands for insulated concrete forms. Right?
Which is good, especially for storms and weather and things like that.
So exactly. So I wanted to stress on the word concrete forms, because a lot of people think that is board or just styrofoam that we use.
So it's concrete.
Exactly. Concrete and reinforced by steel.
Okay,
right?
that's great for us to know.
Of course, just as strong, even stronger in some aspects, fireproof, etc. But same applications as traditional building. But the one and most important thing is it's cost effective. It's 20 to 30% cheaper than building with traditional methods.
20 to 30% cheaper?
Yes, indeed. Yeah.
But that's a great fraction of the cost in terms of when you have your finances.
Because remember, with a residential or commercial, exactly.
So then when you have that cutback, it means then that the wives could get a little more high-end things, like we want the nice sinks and we want all those, the granite countertops and all those things, which would be good.
Yes, and believe it or not, that is one of the things that we tell people with the cost of the homes that you get from us.
Right.
Right? They are able to put nicer finishes in their homes.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
that's a win-win.
Exactly, definitely.
That's excellent.
Yes, indeed.
I love that.
Yes.
This is the program, Conversations with Zalisa. It's coming to us with the kind compliments of Megan's Real Estate. And their telephone contact numbers are 7588716, 7452137, 3586580. We are in conversation with Mr. Zahir Hussain. Mr. Hussain is part of the Marcon group of companies. I should let you know he is the manager of the Marcon Exhibition Center. So I guess you'll meet with him one-on-one, when you go to the exhibition center. So he could guide you, he could advise you. He has great knowledge, wealth of experience. He's very competent, and as you could see, he's very charming and very charismatic. and as you need to have that level and gift of communication, the art of that when you're dealing with people.
Definitely.
Especially when it comes to a home or a building or an investment property, you need to be able to communicate with someone.
Exactly. And what you just said there is very true, because what Mr. Budu Singh always says, right? That's our MD. He always says that when someone makes a long-term investment into a home, it immediately gives them equity into that home. Right? It's a long-term investment, and they want it to be of the highest quality. So that's what we stress on, being able to communicate the process so that they understand from point A to Z, and they could feel comfortable in choosing us as their construction.
So it's all about Megan's Real Estate. Give them a call today. It's about buying and selling architectural drawings, construction, financing, approval, submissions from start to finish. We're talking about the Marcon Construction Company Limited. We'll return right after these important messages. Stay with us.
Megan's Real Estate invites you to our open house at our luxurious townhouses located in the highly desirable Garden View residences in Aruca. Please join us on March 27th and 28th between the hours 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. to view our beautifully designed units starting at just $1.3 million. Our units feature 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bath, open concept kitchen, living and dining area, and so much more. Call us at 758-8716 to book your viewing today.
We shopping at Durban Supermarket. Hey, come down. We'll value at Durban Supermarket. Shop now at Durban Supermarket. Come to Durban Supermarket. Come on now. We got the best prices for your pockets. Get real value for your money. Durban Supermarket treats you like family. Take advantage of unbelievable deals at Durban Supermarket, number 28 Foster Road in Sangre Grande. Durban Supermarket and Investment Limited, giving you real value for your money.
Are you looking for a space to open your business or office? Space is available at Fred's Plaza, Eastern Main Road, opposite the bus route in San Juan. Call now for details, 338-9884.
GR Marketing Company Limited, an all-inclusive marketing agency providing marketing services to take your brand one step ahead of your competitors. We offer social media marketing, graphic designs, printing services, billboard advertising, email marketing, TV advertising, branded promotional items, web development and professional email services. Contact us today 360-6078 or find us online at grm-tt.com.
Welcome back to the program Conversations with Zalisa, where we continue to inform, educate and empower and of course answer those unanswered questions. You know, when it comes to a house, especially a home, a house that you make a home, it's one of the most perhaps important decisions that you'll make in your life, because it's an investment of a lifetime. It's not just an investment for you and that's someone special, but for your children and generations to come. You create memories. You create beautiful moments in your home. And today we are in conversation with Mr. Zahir Hossain, who is the manager of the Marcon Exhibition Center in Maraval, and of course talking to us about Marcon Construction Company and that unity with Megan's Real Estate. Yes. Take the numbers down. I always encourage you to take numbers down. 758-8716, 745-2137 and 358-6580. Mr. Hossain, you know, I know that Megan's Real Estate, yes, they've shown us some beautiful properties already constructed, but there are people who would like to have, they've got their own dream, their own idea of what my house should be like, what it should feel like, the colors I want to use. And that's where Marcon Construction is so instrumental, yes, with regards to creating that dream into reality, right, from start to finish. Because apart from the construction, as you say, you have the exhibition center, of course, that would be there to guide you and walk you through, helping you fine tune and get that dream the way you want it to, the feel. Yeah, of course. Now, so as promised before, we've got a little video that will explain to us a little more and give us some insight into what you've been talking to us about, in terms of the ICF and so on. Exactly. Yes. So let's go to that, Mr. Director. It's all ready, and we're going to go to that and then we'll return right after this. Stay with us.
Through Macon's innovative building systems, we are able to provide persons affordable housing options that offers many more advantages than traditional building methods. These advantages include the use of light material, easy installation. We use an improved construction timeline. Our buildings are fireproof. We decrease your cost and improve your profits. Our buildings are earthquake resistant. They withstand adverse weather. They are durable against the sea blast, thus enabling flexible planning. Last but not least, they are energy efficient. Our integrated solutions allow us to be ahead of the competition by giving our clients stronger, cost-efficient and energy-efficient homes that are sure to enhance their quality of living. At Macon, we also offer an array of services ensuring that we accommodate all our customers' needs, ranging from commercial clients to persons who are now simply beginning the process of securing their forever home. These services include consultancy, location of land, legal assistance and conveyancing, all engineering and architectural drawings, 3D rendering, project analysis and stimulation certified by the Macon Construction Company Limited, costing, building on time and within your budget, saving on home and project insurance. Find us on Facebook at Macon Group TT or Instagram at Macon Group TT, or feel free to call or WhatsApp us at 622-6601 or 707-4703 for more information. At Macon, we make homes possible.
Excellent, and that's just a little taste of some of the, the work and the steps that you take at Macon Construction Company Limited.
That particular project was, we basically shown that today to identify two things, right?
Mm-hmm.
One is a 3-bedroom home,
right? Mm-hmm.
And the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
The time efficiency in construction of a 3-bedroom home in just 9 weeks.
9 weeks.
Yes, indeed.
3-bedroom house.
Right, of course.
Move-in ready.
Move-in ready, yes, at 9 weeks.
That's excellent.
Excellent, yes.
Now I'm going to put you on the spot. What was the cost to do that house?
The cost to do that at that time, because it's been about, that was a bill that was done late last year, was about $575,000. 3-bedroom, 2 baths, kitchen, everything.
$575,000 from start to finish?
Yes, indeed.
Foundation to finish?
Foundation to finish.
9 weeks?
9 weeks.
But that's excellent.
Yeah, so that's what our innovative building systems allow us to do. right, is allow us to make cost-effective, very strong homes, because I want to stress in that video, you would have seen a lot of concrete and not foam only. The foam constructs the molds that the concrete is poured to for the structure of the homes, right? So they have, again, I stress that they are tested against all of the harshest elements, in fire, earthquakes, wind, everything, right? In fact, they're even resistant to sea blasts for those of who want to do beach homes.
Yes,
right?
of course.
So there are a lot of advantages with building with this technology, right? And of course, the cost is the most important thing, but the strength and quality.
I mean, cost is of course important, but you're correct. You don't want something, you want quality.
Exactly, and that's what we stress on, the quality of the homes and the projects that we do. Right?
Excellent.
So that's just one model of the various and many applications that we do at Macon.
Excellent. And I also know that Megan's Real Estate, with regards to getting approvals and the drawings and whatever, they work hand in hand with Macon.
Of course, because you know, as I mentioned earlier, there are persons who want to own a home, and there are different stages in the process of, they're either at the very beginner stage or somewhere in between where they have been pre-qualified and now looking for that home or ready to build. We are there to assist them at every stage, right? We have developed a collaborative, holistic environment that anybody could walk into, and we would assist them and say, listen, this is what you need to own a home or build a home. But the most important thing is that, you know, we take a lot of satisfaction in knowing that we are helping people to realize their dreams of home ownership.
And it's important that people understand that, because when you rent, and I know there are situations where people, they can't afford to purchase or build.
Yes, exactly.
And they rent, but if you rent and save for a while, there's nothing like having your own, working towards your own that's yours.
Exactly.
And the same money that you're paying in rent could go towards a mortgage that you can have at the end of it all. It's a win-win situation.
Exactly, and we have relationships with most of the mortgage institutions.
I'm happy that you've said that, because that's important, because a lot of people are saying, but it's a nice house, it's affordable, where are you getting this money?
Correct. Right.
How can I afford? They don't know the know-how.
Exactly.
These people are the experts.
Of course.
They hold your hand and walk you through.
Definitely.
Talk to us about that.
Well, we have a relationship with all of the major financial institutions that do mortgages in the country, right? And we definitely are calling when we obviously, you know, the name of your program is discussion. Our consultation is a discussion with the clients, and then based on their needs, we would direct them to the lending agent or institution that's based on their needs, right? So we conduct a need analysis at every point.
Brilliant.
Right? So again, it's a holistic environment, collaborative. We try to point A to Z to help out everyone.
I want to thank you, and of course, you know, the management and staff of Megan's Real Estate, as well as Macon Construction Company Limited, making affordability in terms of reaching out to people, assisting, guiding, and helping your dreams to be realized. Please share your contact numbers.
Of course. So for Macon Construction Company, you could call us or WhatsApp at 622-6601. That's 622-6601 or 707-4703. Right? You can reach us on Facebook at Macon Group TT, and Instagram is the same handle. Right? So feel free to check out our pages on Facebook and Instagram, and WhatsApp or call me.
I want to thank you kindly. I want to wish you continued success as you all continue to grow from strength to strength in helping people realize their dreams and getting closer to having their homes, providing shelter for their children and families. And I'm sure we're going to be hearing much more from you and about Macon Construction Company Limited, especially the exhibition center. I'm a little thrilled about that, So God's choices, blessings, and thanks again.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're more than welcome, Mr. Hussein. My regards to everybody.
Thank you.
So, my friends, this is where we've got to wrap things up for today. I want to remind you, we do have a repeat of our program today at 3 o'clock right here on Synergy TV, and 4 a.m. tomorrow morning. We're also on Facebook and Instagram. Please be kind, be courteous, be giving, be loving. Remember to respect the laws of our land. Remember to respect wearing your mask and socializing and distancing and things like that. and be happy. Just be happy, keep smiling, and always know that with God, all things are possible. Thank you so much for choosing us, allowing us to influence you in a positive way and answer those unanswered questions. I am Zalisa Budu Singh Rupani. God's blessings to each and every one of you.
One.